following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live here at North Border High School in Walhalla, North Dakota. We're getting ready for this broadcast here between the North Border Eagles, ranked number 2. Check that, ranked number 3 in the state polls as of December 27th. Cavalier Tornadoes, not ranked, and it's of the latest state polls, but should be a fantastic one regardless of the ranking, that's for sure. We certainly want to thank all of our sponsors, including New Cara Pharmacy, CB Grocery, Choice Bank, CHS, D&K Grocery, Farmers Union Insurance, Jennifer Worley Agency, First United Insurance, Hefty Seeds, Jackson CNS Storage, Coda Bank, iFordridge Seed Company, Ramsey National Bank, SNS Grain Incorporated, Soybe Ford, Sweet Pro Premium Supplements, the Walhalla Inn, Walhalla Building Center, Walhalla Ag Service LLC, Walhalla Farmers Grain LLC, Stein Seed, Walhalla Cenex, and YT Construction, and last and certainly not least, Trails End of Pembina. This is your Choice Bank pregame show. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles! All right, welcome back here to Walhalla, North Dakota, Walhalla High School, home of the North Border Eagles. 1 of 2 homes for the North Border Eagles, including the location in Pembina. But tonight we're in Walhalla, and let's go ahead and take a look at the rankings in Region 2. Grafton at the top, sharing the lead with Mayport CG. Both of them 3-0 in Region 2 play. Grafton overall at the top with 4-0. Mayport CG, Hillsborough Central Valley 3-1 overall, but the Burros 1-0 in Region 2 play. They have only played one Region 2 game so far. Park River, Fordville, Lincoln, they're in action tonight. They're on the road at Langdon area, more Munich. The Aggies are 1-1 in Region 1-3 overall. Cavalier 1-2 in Region 2, 3-4 overall, playing here tonight against North Border. Midway Minto comes in next, 1-2 in Region play, 1-4 overall. Drayton Valley Edinburgh at 1-3 in Region 2 play and 1-4 overall. This is the first Region 2 game for the North Border Eagles, but they come in undefeated at 4-0. So don't let the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th, 8th place ranking in the region fool you here. 4-0 overall, and this is their first Region 2 matchup of the year. Hatton Northwood, no Region 2 play until tonight. They are on the Hatton Northwood's on the road taking on the Grafton Spoilers. The Thunder are 2-2 overall. Larimore Polar Bears 0-3 in Region 2, 0-3 overall. And then the only other Region 2 game in action tonight, besides Park River, Fordville, Langton at Langdon and Hatton Northwood at Grafton, is a Region 2 girls game. It's a cross-region matchup with Region 1 Maple River on the road taking on the Mayport CG Patriots. So it's a Region 1, Region 2 crossover matchup on the girls' side. So only three other games besides this one in action tonight. If we get updates from those games, Park River, Fordville, Lincoln at Langdon, Edmore, Munich, and Hatton Northwood at Grafton on the boys' side, and then Maple River at Mayport CG on the girls' side. If we get any updates from those games, we'll certainly pass them along to you here. But the Cavalier Tornadoes warming up there in the black and orange, and North Border was just recently exited the court, so we'll see them here momentarily. But once again, that's a look at your Region 2 standings as of the latest updates. Taking a look at the Class B polls. On the boys' side, Four Winds Minnewacan receiving 13 first-place votes. This is as of December 27th. The next poll will be coming out here in the next couple of days. But Kindred got a win over Shiloh Christian on New Year's Day to improve to 4-1. They still sit at number 2 in the Class B polls. North Border right behind the Vikings as the Eagles in at number 3 as of their 2-0 record 2 games ago when this poll was released. Hillsborough Central Valley Burrows right behind them at number 4. Then you have Enderlin at 5, Dunseith at 6, Beulah at 7, Flasher at 8, Bowman County at 9, and Ellendale at 10. Other teams around the state on the boys' side receiving votes. Central Cass, Grafton, Powers Lake, Shiloh Christian with the loss to Kindred. We'll see if they still receive votes in the next poll or not. And then you got Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, and then Harvey Wells County are your teams are in the top 10 in receiving votes. On the girls' side, 1 through 10 looks like this. Kindred, Four Winds Minnewacan, Grafton, Linton HMB, Central Cass, Shiloh Christian, Rugby, your top 7. And then 8, 9, and 10 feature Thompson, Garrison, and Langdon area, Edmore, Munich, Cardinals. Others receiving votes on the girls' side, Edgeley, Colm, Montpelier, Cavalier, Bowman County, Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion are the ones receiving votes in the recent Class B polls here on the Class B side of the state. North Border, they started the season a 65-54 win over the Northern Cass Jaguars on December 11th. Then a 52-33 win on the road at Langdon area Edmore Munich on December 16th. An 88-55 win over West Fargo Horace, the Hawks. We'll call them the Horace Hawks. Part of the West Fargo School District, but Horace is its own community, so I just refer to them as the Horace Hawks. But an 88-55 win over the Hawks for the Eagles. And then the Eagles would take care of the Richland Colts 75-57. All those games, quote, on the road, and this is their first true home game of the season. Comes the first game of 2022 here against the Cavalier Tornadoes. After tonight, the Eagles will be on the road again at Drayton Valley Edinburgh, Rolla, and Park River Fordville Lincoln before they come home again on January 13th to take on the Grafton Spoilers. For the Cavalier Tornadoes, they started the season off on a high note. December 11th, 85-55 30-point win over the Midway Minto Mustangs. And then they would drop one at home to the Grafton Spoilers, 81-58. They would play North Star and fall 73-54, bounce off that 2-game losing streak with a 63-58 win over the St. John Woodchucks on December 20th. And then they would fall in a close one to the Mayport CG Patriots. Final on that one just before Christmas, 48-43, a 5-point win for the Patriots. After the Christmas break, the Tornadoes would be at home. They would host the Northern Cass Jaguars, and once again fall in a tough one, 64-63 loss to the Jaguars, but they would bounce off that with another close game, a 70-68 win over Warwick to wrap up 2021. And this is their first game of 2022 coming up here against the North Border Eagles. After today, they'll be at home against Park River Fordville Lankin, then on the road at Langdon Area Edmore Munich, Midway Minto, Hatton Northwood, and then they come back home on January 20th to host the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros and the Dakota Prairie Cougars in January 24th before they hit the road again. More on their upcoming schedules coming up in our post-game show. Once again, you're listening to the Choice Bank pregame show. We certainly appreciate you tuning in. More of the pregame show coming up here in a moment on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles!
All right, welcome back. Walhalla High School here, and we're about 2 minutes away from the opening announcements, starting lineups, all that cool stuff coming up here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. We're also simulcasting on the North Border YouTube channel, so we certainly appreciate you tuning in, whether it's on the North Border channel or whether it's on the Magnitude Sports YouTube channel. Certainly encourage you to like both videos, subscribe to both channels if you're interested in doing so. It certainly helps both of us out. Your First United Insurance starting lineups coming up here right about now. Let's go ahead and take a look at those starting lineups. For the Oaks Tornadoes, starting at guard will be number 3, a 6-foot senior Ty Holmquist. And then also starting at the guard position will be number 10, the 6-foot senior Kobe Morden. Also, the forward position, a 6-foot senior, number 22, Caden DeMars. And then at the forward position, number 24, a 6'3 senior, Bryson Clem. And then last but certainly not least, number 40, a 6'4 senior, center/forward, Isaiah Lopez. And those are your First United Insurance starting lineups for the Oaks Tornadoes. And for the North Border Eagles, you got the 6-foot senior guard, number 3. I think he's number 2. Yeah, he's number 2. He's a 5'11". I was looking at the wrong roster there. Let's try that again. So, TJ Cosley, a 5'11 junior. And then in the forward position, you got the 6'4 senior, number 5, Jackson Johnson. Also as a guard, the 5'9 senior, number 21, Logan Peterson. And then another guard will be number 10. That is a 5'11 junior, Grant Cosley. 5'7 freshman, Grant Cosley. And then last but certainly not least, number 33, the center/forward, 6'4 junior, Aiden Stainbrook. And those are your First United Insurance starting lineups. We'll turn it over to our PA announcer now. We'll take a break for the national anthem. If it's played, if it's sung, we'll keep it here.
This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles!
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
All right, welcome back. National Anthem just wrapping up, and they're going to announce the starting lineups.
And now
just went through them a little bit ago, but we'll start with the Cavalier Tornadoes.
Homequest. He's a senior guard, wears number 10, Kobe Morton. He's a senior forward, wears number 22, Caden DeMars. He's a senior forward, wears number 24, Bryson Clem. And center senior, wearing number 35, Isaiah Lopez. And now for your North Border Eagles. Starting at guard, the junior number 2, TJ Cosley. He's a junior forward, wears number 33, in Stanbrook. A freshman guard wearing number 11, Grant Cosley. He's a senior forward, wears number 5, Jackson Johnson. And a guard, a senior wearing number 21, Logan Peterson. Your Eagles are coached by Dan Moore, Wes Stanbrook, and Tim Moore. Good luck to both teams. Let's play some basketball.
All right, that concludes your Choice Bank pregame show and your First United Insurance starting lineups. We'll put 8 minutes on the clock here for your hefty seed scoreboard and get things ready to go here in this contest between the Eagles and the Tornadoes. And the opening tip is won there by the Eagles. It'll go into the hands of Grant Cosley. Now TJ Cosley will fire it over to the far side, 10 seconds in. No score. Long jumper up and in, and the Eagles strike first. 2-0 lead for the Eagles. Back the other way now here, it's Morton. He'll get into the hands there. DeMars back out into the hands of, let's see, I couldn't quite see the jersey number on that. Now back out to Clem. Clem fires it up top there for DeMars. DeMars feeds it inside for Clem. Clem working the baseline, or the sideline, and the shot is blocked. But the Cavalier Tornadoes will get the ball back. And I think he stepped out of bounds. No, there's a foul actually. So it'll be the first foul here on the Eagles, and that will send to the free throw line Caden DeMars, the 6-foot senior. First free throw is up and in, and the Cavalier Tornadoes are on the board. So 1 for 1 from the Walhalla Senex free throw line. A chance to tie the game here. That one's in and out. Quickly into the corner. Now they work it back up towards the top of the key. Long 2 on the way. Had to turn the microphone off for a second. That one's missed. And the rebound comes down here to the Eagles. They'll bring it back down the other way here quickly. They'll work it out to the far side. 3 on the way, and it's a little strong. Rebound comes down to the Cavalier Tornadoes. 2-1 our score here on the Hefty Seed scoreboard. 6:09 and counting to go. Loose ball comes out to the near side here for Clem. And Clem, they're saying it's going to go back to North Border. So that'll be a turnover here on the Tornadoes. Stops the clock with 6:02 to go here in the first quarter of play. I'll work it up top there for Logan Peterson, number 21. Corner three, in and out, won't go. Rebound offensive for the Eagles. Now they're trying to work it from the paint. Pop it back out top. TJ Cosley driving into the paint and bakes it in. 2 more for TJ Cosley and the Eagles, and it's 4-1 now here on the Hefty Seed scoreboard. Strong drive to the hoop. That one's off the mark. Rebound will go to the Eagles, and then actually it went to the Tornadoes. Work it down to the baseline. Nice pass inside and one. So a chance to make a 3-point play here from the Walhalla Sonics free throw line. Both teams have 1 foul now here in this contest. Stops the clock with 5:03 to go. It'll be Stainbrook at the free throw line, and it's up and in. Inbounds pass comes to Clem. He'll fire it back there to Holmquist. Holmquist across the timeline. Clem has it. Looked into the corner, now works it back up top there for DeMars. DeMars nearly lost it and did lose it. Now back the other way, and a loose ball in the paint. Picked up there, I think that was Cosley. Got fouled again. Throws up and in. Quick start here for the Eagles, up 10-1. And, ooh. Falling down, gets the pass up, missed the shot, and the rebound to the Eagles. Work it over near side, now into the corner here. Stainbrook around the defender, flips the pass out into the corner. Now Cosley has it. Cosley flips it back over. Stainbrook for a 3. Yes, he got it. Quick shot, and a timeout's coming up here. 15-1, North Border out to an electric start. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles! All right, welcome back. 15-1 here on the Hefty Seed scoreboard in favor of the North Border Eagles over the Cavalier Tornadoes, and it's just been an electric start here for North Border. We'll see if Cavalier can calm the waters a little bit here coming out of the timeout. With the basketball right now is Morden. They'll lose it out of bounds. I think he'll stay with Cavalier, and it will. 3:35 to go here on the Hefty Seed scoreboard. North Border Eagles up big right now, 14-1 here in the first quarter of play. Inbounds pass comes into the baseline, one dribble, and now a long two on the way, and that one's a little bit short. Saved, and right to the hoop, he'll get fouled. Going to the Walhalla Senex free throw line with the 6'3" senior, number 24, Bryson Clem, to shoot a pair. Try and get his team a couple more points here on the Hefty Seed scoreboard. And that one will be off the mark. Second one's up and in. Cosley has it on the far side, puts the ball to the floor on the right-handed dribble, picks it up. Now they work it up top there for Johnson. Johnson to the near side here for Grant Cosley. Cosley back up to Johnson, back to Cosley. Cosley looking inside for Stainbrook instead. Johnson for the three. 18-2. As North Border puts on the full court press. To the baseline for the jumper, rattles in and out. And all the way down to the hoop, that one's off the mark. They'll chase the rebound down into the corner. Now they work it back up top. Into the lineup now, number 21, Logan Peterson. Not three-pointer off the mark. And a defensive rebound here for the Tornadoes. Well, slip and slide move there for DeMars, and he gets the basket. But North Border just way too quick. Cosley at the other end answers immediately. Checking into the lineup here, Talon Devine, a 6-foot sophomore here for the Cavalier Tornadoes. Inbounds pass will come into the hands of DeMars. DeMars will slowly bring it up and over the timeline here. Inside 2 minutes to go. Fired to the near wing here. That's Morden. Morden back up top there for Clem. Now a long three on the way, and that was out of the hands of Holmquist. That one will not go in, and the rebound comes down to the Eagles. And they get down there almost faster than I can move the camera down there. That's pretty quick. Moving back into the lane, there's Devine, and that one's almost stolen away. Loose ball picked up by Morden. Morden trying to split defenders. 2 passes later, 3 on the way, and that one rattles off. And it's out of bounds, and it'll go back to North Border. No official rebound on that missed shot there. 20-4, minute 24 to go here in the first quarter of play on the Hefty Seed scoreboard. Stainbrook has it ripped away. Up top there for Holmquist. Holmquist fakes left, fires the pass to Devine. Devine back to Holmquist up top. Holmquist looking for a lane to the basket. He's going to find one. He splits defenders, missed it. And the Eagles come back quickly. It's Cosley down at the other end on the baseline. A couple passes later here, that's Grant Cosley. And now the corner three rattles in and out. Rebound for the Tornadoes. Inside a minute to go, 3 on the way. That one is too strong. .30 seconds to go. They get into the corner. Cosley drives baseline, and there's a foul. Inbounds pass comes to Johnson. And a little hook layup, underhand hook layup, if that's what you want to call it. Didn't go in for Stainbrook. And the Tornadoes here, shot clock off. They have a chance to use up the rest of this quarter if they choose to. DeMars with the basketball right now. Nice pass inside there for Lopez. And that one will rattle in. 3 seconds to go. Half-court shot, good if it goes. No, off the front of the rim. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter of play with the North Border Eagles leading the Cavalier Tornadoes 20-6. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles!
All right, welcome back. 20-6 in favor of the North Border Eagles here to start the second quarter of play. And we are ready to go here in quarter number 2. Tornadoes have a little bit of an uphill climb to do here. And let's see if they can get the scoring started first here in quarter number 2. Work the ball around the perimeter there. Devine gives it up there for Holmquist. Holmquist to the hoop and couldn't quite get it. Offensive rebound there by Lopez. Lopez back to Holmquist. Now they'll bring it back out to the top. Into the hands there is Zach Anderson. Anderson gets to Holmquist. 2 on the shot clock and I'll miss. That'll be a shot clock violation. Going to the books as a turnover. Cosley works it up top there for Johnson. Now over to, can't see who that is. Back to Cosley on the near wing. Cosley jumps inside, Johnson up top. Now they fire it over there to, I believe that's Halderson, number 10. Oh wait, no, it was number 11, excuse me, is Grant Cosley. That shot off the mark. Third team foul here on the Tornadoes. Stepping up to the Walhalla sideline is TJ Cosley. He'll make the first one. 21-6 now in favor of the North Border Eagles. Second one, swish, got it. Three on the way there from Devine, and he'll miss it out of bounds. He'll go into the books as a turnover. Cosley will dump it off here for Cosley. It's TJ DeGrant. Peterson with it at the top of the key. Looking inside, the pass is intercepted. Taking it, oh, nice pass across the lane, off the glass and in. Scoring the basket is Isaiah Lopez. 22-8 now here on the Hefty Seed scoreboard. Eagles will bring it back here. Peterson to Cosley. It's TJ Cosley. Thought about it. Now he drives down right the middle of the lane over the free throw line and scores. Nice move to the basket there by TJ Cosley. That's 24-8 now here in favor of the Eagles. With the basketball, there's Clem. Clem inside and a little too strong there for Lopez. That's a nice strong move. Nice spin move. Jackson Johnson to the hoop. Missed it. Clem with the basketball. Clem from the free throw line. Missed it off the front of the rim and an offensive rebound. They'll get another possession and now throwing it up. There's Lopez for a three. Nice move to the basket there for two more, and the Eagles keep scoring. Cavaliers showing a little bit of life here, but like I said a moment ago, they still got a little bit of an uphill climb to make up after that explosive start by North Border. Got out to a 15-1 lead before the Cavalier Tornadoes would call a timeout. And now they turn it over there, and North Border will come back the other way. It's Cosley with the ball. Cosley back up top for the other Cosley. Now Johnson has it. Right-handed dribble to the free throw line, puts it up, too strong, missed it, rebound to the Tornadoes. And that was tipped out of bounds. He'll stay with Cavalier. But a nice defensive effort there by Cosley. It's a packed gym tonight. I don't even have room for my stat book, so I'll try and get you numbers at halftime and at the end of the game, even if I have to take a picture of the stat book. So stepping up to the free throw line, here's Bryson Clem for the Walhalla Senex free throw line. 1 for 2 so far, make it 2 for 3. 26, it should be 26-12, I think. That's the scoreboard in the gym shows 26-12. Yeah, that. Okay. We'll take a point away here from. There we go. Now you got it correct. I must have hit the wrong button. My apologies. Working around the perimeter. Cosley on the near wing, trying to split defenders to the hoop, and it'll roll off. Long two, swish, no problem there. 28-13 our score. Inside 4 minutes, 3.5 to go here in the second quarter of play. Up top is Clem. Clem almost lost it into the near corner, able to retrieve it. Fires it up top there for Anderson. Anderson high on the near side. Thought about it, looked at the basket, didn't follow through on the three-point attempt, and he gets rejected by the front of the rim. And now a stolen away ball. And now the clock will stop with 3:03 to go. Checking into the lineup for North Border is number 22, a 5'10 sophomore, Grayson Ullman. Checking back in is Aiden Stainbrook, and he'll take the place of Nicholas Kerrigan, if I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, I apologize. Inbounds pass for DeMars, and it's taken away. Stainbrook over to the far side, Peterson. Now baseline jumper, too strong. with the basketball is Devine. Devine works it back up here for Holmquist. Long three, got it. 28-16 on the Hefty Seed scoreboard. 2:35 and counting to go here in the second quarter of play, and they'll answer with a three of their own. And nearly a miscommunication there. Holmquist able to hang on and keep possession of the ball here for the Tornadoes. Now he'll make a strong move to the hoop. That one falls a little bit short. Back the other way comes North Border, quickly in transition. Stainbrook to the hoop, and he dunks it down on the two-handed slam. Inside 2 minutes to go, 33-16. And that gets the Eagles fans into this one a little bit. If they didn't have the momentum already, they do now, and a near steal there, but that's going to result in a reach-in foul. Incidental contact, and checking into the lineup here for the Tornadoes, number 10, Colby Morden, 6-foot senior. I don't know, if I were to stand up beside him, I don't know how much taller he would be than me. I'm only 5'11". Doesn't look like 6 feet, but maybe he is. Five team fouls now for the Eagles compared to 4 for the Tornadoes. Inbounds pass goes into the hands there, DeMars. DeMars quickly fires it over there for Morden for a three. No! Foul on the Tornadoes. Now both teams have 5 fouls. Johnson, hook shot won't go. And a timeout is called by Cavalier. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
All right, welcome back. 1:19 to go here. 33-16 in favor of the North Border Eagles here on the Hefty Seed scoreboard. Mike Mesa with you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network and simulcasting on the North Border YouTube channel. Certainly appreciate you tuning in, whether you're cheering on the Eagles or if you're cheering on the Tornadoes. We hope that outside of maybe the scoreboard numbers on the scoreboard, outside of that, we hope that you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Almost 2 quarters down, 1:19 before halftime. And once again, a 33-16 lead. And the last basket scored, Aiden Stainbrook with a two-handed slam. And that certainly has pumped a little bit more energy into the Eagle crowd fan base. DeMars will slowly bring it up court. And that pass is lost. They intended to get it into Lopez, but Lopez went a little bit to his left. The pass went a little bit to the right. It results in a turnover. Cosley over the timeline, directing traffic. Now dribbles up top of the key. Peterson back to Cosley, back to Peterson. Peterson back to Cosley as the two of them play catch. Cosley. Bounce pass over to the far side for Grant. Cosley inside. Stainbrook and one. Stops the clock with 44.2 seconds to go. And he'll hit the free throw. Approaching 30 seconds to go here before halftime. Driving the baseline there's Lopez. Now he'll kick it back into the hands of Clem. Clem shot up and in. A little bit of pressure in the backcourt there by the Tornadoes. And that'll be a foul. It'll be on who? Offensive foul, looks like. That shot's up and in. 5 seconds to go. Cosley gets blocked by DeMars. It's good if it goes. No. And that'll bring us to halftime. $36-20, excuse me, here at the halftime mark. And we'll be back with your halftime show in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles!
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles!
All right, welcome back. 36-20 in favor of the North Border Eagles. And even though the Tornadoes are down 16 right now, you take away that electric start from the Eagles, and the Tornadoes would only be down 2 at the moment. The score would be 20. Let's see here, 21-20. So they'd be down 1 now if you take away the 15-point head start that the North Border Eagles got early in the first quarter there. So outside of that head start, it's been a pretty even matchup here between the Eagles and the Tornadoes. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, including Nucara Pharmacy, C&B Grocery, Choice Bank, CHS, D&K Grocery, Farmers Union Insurance, Jennifer Worley Agency, First United Insurance, Hefty Seeds, Jackson CNS Storage, Coda Bank, Eiffel Ridge Seed Company, Ramsey National Bank, S&S Grain Incorporated, Soybe Ford, Sweet Pro Premium Supplements, the Walhalla Inn, Walhalla Building Center, Walhalla Ag Service LLC, Walhalla Farmers Grain LLC, and Stein Seed, along with Walhalla Cenex, YT Construction, and Trails End of Pembina. It's the S&S Grain halftime show. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stat report here. The Eagles shooting 14 of 29, 3 of 8 from behind the three-point arc, 5 of 5, a perfect 100% from the Walhalla Cenex free throw line. They committed 5 fouls in the first half, collected 12 rebounds, took the ball away once, and created 6 additional turnovers there for the Tornadoes, while committing only 3 turnovers themselves. For the Tornadoes, 7 of 23 shooting overall, 2 of 7 from the three-point line, 4 of 6 from the Walhalla Cenex free throw line. They committed 6 fouls in the first half, snagged 14 rebounds, took the ball away from the Eagles twice, and that accounts for 2 of the Eagles' 3 turnovers in the first half. And that's your halftime Magnitude stats report, live here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Don't forget, you can check us out online, YouTube. Click join, get a free t-shirt along with other member benefits. You can watch and like live on-demand broadcasts for free, and click thanks or send a super chat to donate. And subscribing is 100% free. You can also like and follow us on Facebook, follow us on our brand new TikTok, and follow us on our Twitter. All 3 of those you'll find via Facebook, TikTok, or twitter.com/MagnitudeSN. Instagram, MagnitudeSN1. As the -1 was not available, so we had to go with +1 there. Taking a look at what's coming up here over the course of the upcoming weeks after tonight. We'll have 2 basketball games for you here on Thursday. Kindred will host Sargent County, and then I'll be in Barnesville for the Trojans in the East Grand Forks Green Wave. Friday, January 7th, we'll have 3 games for you. The first 2 are part of the Barnesville invite with Warroad and DGF. Barnesville and Badger Greenbush Middle River. And then the Kindred Viking boys, ranked number 2 in the state, will host the Sargent County Bulldogs. And then Saturday, January 8th, that doesn't get any less busier for us. 4 more games for you. The first 2, the first 2 are the second 2 of the 4 of the Barnesville invite, and then the doubleheader between the Kindred Vikings and the Grafton Spoilers at 1 and 2:30 on Saturday. DGF and Crookston on Monday, the January 10th. Wrestling returns on January 11th, and we'll have more basketball for you. You can dig deeper into that schedule. Our website's still under construction, but you can dig deeper into that schedule. We have this broadcast schedule pinned to the top of our Twitter feed, and we also have it pinned to the top of our Facebook page. So if you want to give us a like and follow on Facebook or Twitter until our new website is ready to go, you can check out our broadcast schedule at any time. And, of course, all the games are available on demand on our YouTube channel, the most recent ones towards the top. And if you want to watch a really older one, you can just search the team name, and if it was on Magnitude, it'll pop up for you. About 3 minutes here as the North Border Eagles have come back out onto the court to warm up. They're up by 16 right now here over the Cavalier Tornadoes. It's been a good one. Second half should be pretty interesting. We'll have that for you here momentarily on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles! This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles!
times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Welcome back. About 10 seconds away from the official start of the third quarter here. Now we'll conclude your SNS Green halftime show. I thank all of our sponsors once again, including Walhalla Suns, YT Construction, Trails End Pembina, and Stein Seed, among many others. As we start the third quarter of play here from Walhalla High School in Walhalla, North Dakota. It is a 16-point lead for the Eagles over the Tornadoes here on the Hefty Seed scoreboard. Inside, Cosley spins off the glass, won't go. And a chance for the Tornadoes to strike first here in the second half. They'll get it out to Holmquist. Holmquist driving down, kicks it back out here for Clem. Clem to the hoop, off the front of the rim. Rebound tipped around into the hands of Cosley. And Cosley goes to the hoop, and an offensive rebound, and then a steal. With the basketball is Morden. Morden will give it up there for DeMars, and it'll go out of bounds, and I'll stop the clock with 7:11 to go here in the third quarter of play. They'll push it in the far corner, and now they work it back out to the far wing. Driving in is Morden. Morden to the hoop, left it a little bit short. Cross-court pass is intercepted. And it's poked away. And a loose ball, and it'll eventually be picked up by the Eagles, and they'll reset. Stainbrook at the top, to the hoop, and a little bit too fancy on that one. Rebound comes down to the Tornadoes. They'll come back the other way, still down 16. Pass across the paint there for Lopez. That one's off the mark. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here during this timeout. I want to say thanks once again to our sponsors, including Farmers Union Insurance, Jennifer Worley Agency, First United Insurance, Hefty Seeds, Jackson CNS Storage, Coda Bank, New Cara Pharmacy, Choice Bank, CHS, D&K Grocery, SNS Grain Incorporated, Soybe Ford, CB Groceries, Sweet Pro Premium Supplements, the Walhalla Inn, Walhalla Building Center, Walhalla Ag Service LLC, Walhalla Farmers Grain LLC, Stein Seed, YT Construction, and last but certainly not least, Trails End Pembina. Just a handful of our many sponsors bringing in North Border Eagles basketball here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. 6:14 and counting to go here as the Eagles have a 16-point lead. It's still 0-0 here in half number 2, and the Eagles will turn it over. Almost 2 minutes into the quarter, and neither team has scored. They'll loft it in there for Clem, and Clem will give it up in the backcourt here for DeMars. DeMars back over to Holmquist. Holmquist, ball above his head, looking inside, nobody home, pops it back out top. Now they get it to DeMars. DeMars, nice feed inside, Holmquist dribbling around, hook shot, a little short. Ball will stay with North Border. Tipped out of bounds there by a Tornado. I didn't see which one, but. And as soon as the ball is inbounded, they foul.
Good job, Jaden.
No, it's not a foul. It's a 5-second violation, and now going to the books as a turnover on North Border. So North Border will put on the press as the inbounds pass comes to DeMars. DeMars with the behind-the-back dribble and splits defenders and leaves it loose on the baseline there. Lopez left it a little bit short. Battle for the rebound. He's out of bounds. He'll go back to Cavalier. It'll be Clem with the basketball. Clem to the hoop, left it a little bit short, and the ball will go out of bounds.
Gotta be in the paint to rebound, Black. Let's go.
Now we're almost 3 minutes in, and neither team has scored yet here in the third quarter.
Let's go, run away, Black. Get open.
Cavalier inbounds pass comes into DeMars. DeMars splits the paint, drops it in. 2-0 Cavalier here in quarter number 3. And now we'll see if North Border can respond. Cosley inside there for Johnson. Johnson nearly lost it, and there's going to be a jump ball. I'm not sure which way the possession arrow is facing. It is facing Cavalier. I guess they have it up on the scoreboard, so I can look at it there.
Control the ball. Now let's go. Be smart. Go.
Now Clem with it. Bounce pass into the paint. Hook shot. In! Nice job there by DeMars. I believe it was DeMars who got that last basket. Cosley will bring it into camera here, flip it over to Peterson. Peterson inside for Johnson. Johnson back up top. TJ Cosley, 20-footer, swish. And a travel will give the ball back to the Eagles. Pass will be lobbed in, and it'll come into the hands of Peterson. Now corner 3 on the way, left it a little bit short. Rebound comes down to the Tornadoes, up court quickly to DeMars. DeMars pushes into the corner on the pass there. And it tried to pass between the legs, Home Quest did, and I think they're gonna call a kick. Cosley to the hoop, and he gets fouled. Both teams have one foul now. Stepping up to the Walhalla Senex free throw line is TJ Cosley. Up 43-24 here on the Hefty Seed scoreboard. And see if he can make it one more. He will miss it. The rebound comes to the Tornadoes. Into the corner, quickly inside, and I thought maybe he got away with an up and down there, but they gave him the bucket. Back the other way now, 43-26, 3 minutes and change. That one's missed, and that will go out of bounds. So going to the books as a turnover for North Border. Stops the clock with 3:03 to go here in the third quarter of play. And a loose ball. Nearly a turnover. Now the free throw line jumper's up and off. Missed shot, an offensive rebound, and an extra possession here as Clem has it near the top of the key. 2 passes later, now it's DeMars, and that is
in. Nice play, Kaden. Good job.
So I'll put DeMars at the free throw line here for the Tornadoes. First one's up, and it's in. He'll only get one, but it's in nonetheless. 43-29. A 14-point game. They've made up 2 points so far since halftime. Two and a half. Cosley up top. Stainbrook for a 20-footer. Swish. No problem there. Aiden Stainbrook, I think he's hit 2 of those now, and the Eagles shooting 5 of 11 from three-point land. And a steal there by Cosley. And now there's a stop. I didn't see what happened. Are they calling a foul possibly? Yep, they are calling a foul. So Cosley likely with a reach-in foul there. Get it near side here from Morden. Morden on the baseline jumper, a little strong. That one's off the mark. Three on the way here, and that is Morden. That one's off the mark. Battle for the rebound.
Good job, Talon. Good job, Kaden. Way to work out there, bud.
That stays in bounds. Cosley keeps it from being an over and back. Some pretty impressive play there. Now the three on the way. That's off the front of the rim. Rebound comes down to the Tornadoes and quickly up court to the hoop. That one will not go. Both teams about even on rebounds here. There's a three. Swish! Got it! TJ Cosley with the triple. Inside a minute to go here in the third quarter. As Holmquist now gets it back out for Devine. Devine gets it back and he'll get hacked in the paint. .1 seconds to go now here in the third quarter of play. So they'll give it to Holmquist. He'll try and split defenders and does so, but it will not get the friendly roll. And it's been one and done for almost everybody here. Holmquist will bring it over the timeline here. 53-29. Final seconds of the third quarter. They'll save it in there for Clem. Clem with the long. It's a three, actually. 53-32. 4 seconds to go. 1 second at the buzzer. No, it's off the mark. And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter of play.
The winner will be winning $200.
We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles!
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
All right, welcome back. 8 minutes on the clock, start of the fourth quarter. And the North Border Eagles with a 53-32 lead over the Cavalier Tornadoes here on the Hefty Seat scoreboard. TJ Cosley will get called for a travel.
And he ended up giving half of it back. Thank you.
Short floater is up and in. 53-34. Does Cavalier able to come back in? Let's find out. Plenty of time to play. They can certainly do it if they play some next to perfect basketball over the next 5 minutes or so here. Cosley will not make it easy though. He drives baseline for two more. 7:23 and counting, 55-34. It's a 21-point lead here for the North Border Eagles. Once again, you take away that quick start, and it's only about a 6-point lead as Holmquist buries a three, and that would have made it a 3-point deficit had it not been for that quick start in the first quarter. And they'll get back. They'll get a chance to get all three of those points back. Some quick back and forth action here on this one, and despite the scoreboard, it's been a pretty entertaining basketball game here between the Eagles and Tornadoes. Free throw is missed. Rebound comes down to the Tornadoes. They'll work it to Holmquist. Holmquist, corner three on the way. Oh, it's off the mark, and there's a whistle. That's a foul on the Tornadoes. Stainbrook buries it. Back the other way now, Morden with the basketball. Holmquist will try and answer. He'll miss that one. It'll be an offensive rebound. Quick pass out to the corner here. Catch and shoot three. Clem off the mark. And the rebound goes down to the Eagles. Eagles out of the backcourt now. Once again, even on the rebounds. And he'll just pull up for a three. It's Cosley. Grant Cosley with the triple. Holmquist with the ball. Trying to spin. Nearly stolen away, and a block shot by Stainbrook. Cosley foul on the Tornadoes. That'll be the third personal on Isaiah Lopez. Morton will come out and DeMars will come back in. Inbounds pass comes to Stainbrook. One dribble, up for two. And they tried for the alley-oop down low there for Clem, and it goes out of bounds, and I think it's staying with Cavalier. Nice move to the basket, and it'll roll off. Stainbrook driving to the baseline, reverse layup, he gets fouled. And he'll make the first of two from the Walhalla Senex free throw line in Stainbrook. 66-37, 5:16 to go. And one more. Dump it off into the corner. Now he'll cut into the lane and got the floater to go up. That's not an easy shot to make, but he made it look easy. Inside 5 minutes, 67-39 now here on the Hefty Seed scoreboard. Cosley with it. Cosley puts the ball to the floor, drives down to the baseline, and he's going to get fouled. I thought for a moment he possibly traveled, but he's going to get fouled. And it'll be the second on DeMars, I believe. No, check that. It's the second on HomeQuest. So I'll send Cosley, TJ Cosley, to the Walhalla Senex free throw line. He'll make the first. And he'll make the second. HomeQuest with it. Now swings it over here to DeMars. DeMars with the right-handed dribble at the top of the key. Now Clem. Clem looking for an open look, and he almost got it. And he will get the, oh, and there will be a whistle. So miss. Stainbrook has it over on the far side. Gives it up for Peterson. Now Cosley for a three. That's off the mark. And a defensive rebound here for the Tornadoes. 3:30 to go. Nearly a lost ball, and it turns into a lost ball. Cosley to the hoop. Off the glass for the alley-oop to Stainbrook. Cosley the assist, and that's some fancy stuff right there. That one's off the mark. Well, our clock wind down to 3:05. Substitutions on the horizon here for Cavalier. Don't see anybody down there for the Eagles. now Stainbrook, apparently a technical foul was called. And he'll make the first one, 74-39.
It would be nice if you called it both ways. They wouldn't be so frustrated.
And that one will rattle in. And now they'll get the ball back. And 2 free points and a free possession here as TJ Consley will trigger the inbounds pass with 3:05 to go here in the ball game. Inbounds pass goes into the backcourt here for Peterson. Peterson will bring it over the timeline, fire it near wing here. That is, I'm drawing a blank, that's Grayson Ohm. And now a high floater's up and in from Nicholas Kerrigan. And now they're going to try the same thing on the other side. That will not be beneficial for this time down the court for the Tornadoes. And Cosley makes a nice move but couldn't finish. And now the clock will stop. Oh, actually it'll be a running clock since we have a 30-point advantage. I forgot about that aspect of it. Clock will stop for timeouts, injuries, and that's about it. Any other situation where the clock would stop, the clock will continue to roll. So 2:08 and counting to go here in the fourth quarter. And three-pointer, is that a 3? No, it was a 2. Peterson, Cosley. I'll work it up top here for, that is Ullman. Back to Cosley. Minute 43, Cosley drives into the lane and he'll draw a foul. Clock will continue to tick as the 9th team foul, one more for the Cavalier Tornadoes, and the Eagles will be in double bonus. So Cosley has to make one to get one here from the Walhalla Sundex free throw line, with his team leading 77-41, and now they will stop the clock with a minute 38. Cosley. That actually was the 10th team foul, so Cosley will get 2 regardless. A little late updating it on the scoreboard there. Second one. That one's off the mark, but an offensive rebound, and the Eagles will get it back. Minute 33 and counting. Work it up top. Peterson will try for a 3. That one banks in. Logan Peterson with the triple makes it 81-41 and a 40-point advantage here for the Eagles. That one's in and out. And a timeout. So I'll do it for the starters. Coming in for North Border, number 15, Daniel Dummer, a 6-foot junior. Grayson Ullman with the basketball right now, and a 3-pointer on the way. That one's off the mark. Trying to get familiar with all the new jerseys out there. Is Lopez, and now 3 is on the way, and then it rattles in out of the hands of Colby Morton. .24 seconds remain in this one. Peterson will try for 3. That one's off the mark. They'll get it back up top. That is Kyle Thomas, number 35. And 1 second to go. It's good if it goes, and it's off the mark, and that'll do it. Your final score, the North Border Eagles 81 and the Cavalier Tornadoes 44. We'll take a timeout, grab some, take a look at the stat report, and Go over the upcoming schedules and all that good stuff when we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles! This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles!
All right, welcome back. Trying to get a score from the Maple River Mayport CG game. We might have that here momentarily. One of my good buddies is on the radio with that one, trying to keep you up to date here. Some of the other games that were happening that I don't have scores on at the moment here include Park River Fordville Lincoln at, let's try that again, Park River Fordville Lincoln at Langdon area at Moore Munich, and Hatton Northwood at Grafton, and Maple River at Mayport CG on the girls' side. Those first two boys' games, and then the Maple River Mayport CG a girls game. I want to thank our sponsors once again, including New Cara Pharmacy, CB Grocery, Choice Bank, CHS, Farmers Union Insurance, Jennifer Worley Agency, Hefty Seeds, D&K Grocery, First United Insurance, Jackson CNS Storage, Coda Bank, I-Fordred Seed Company, Ramsey National Bank, S&S Grain Inc., Sobe Ford, Sweet Pro Premium Supplements, the Walhalla Inn, Walhalla Building Center, Walhalla Ag Service LLC, Walhalla Farmers Grain LLC, Stein Seed, Walhalla Cenex, YT Construction, Trails End of Pembina. This is your Stein Seeds post-game show. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stat report here for these two teams in this contest. Of a fairly entertaining game, but a quick start in the first quarter and some quick points in the fourth quarter pretty much spell the difference in this one. 81-44 your final, 29-62 shooting for the Eagles. That's just shy of 50%. 9 of 22 from behind the three-point arc, 14 of 17 from the Walhalla Cenex free throw line. They committed 9 fouls total in the game, had 30 rebounds, edging out the Tornadoes by 2 in that category. They stole the ball away from the Tornadoes 3 times, accounting for 3 of their 12 turnovers, and they committed 10 turnovers. For the Tornadoes, 17 of 53 shooting, 5 of 16 from behind the arc, 5 of 7 from the Walhalla Cenex free throw line. They committed 15 fouls total in the 4 quarters combined. 28 rebounds, 4 steals, accounting for 4 of the 10 Eagle turnovers, while they committed 12 turnovers themselves. And that's a look at your stat report here on the Stein Seeds post-game show. Still to come, the Sobe Ford Player of the Game, and we'll take a timeout and be back with the with that here in just a moment on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles!
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
This feature presentation of the North Border Eagles on Magnitude Sports and Eagle Vision has been made possible by the businesses you see and hear about in this broadcast. When possible, please patronize these businesses and thank them for their continued, dedicated, and faithful support of the North Border Eagles. Good luck to the Eagles in today's contest. Go Eagles!
All right, welcome back. Post-game, Stein Seed post-game show here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Certainly appreciate you tuning in. If you're tuning in on the North Border YouTube channel, we appreciate that as well. Let's take a look at the stats here, as I was able to track them down. And we'll start with the visiting Tornadoes. Maybe. There we go. Now I got him. 44 points. Total as a team. Holmquist, end of the night, was 6. 3 for Colby Morden, 2 for Zach Anderson, and 2 for Talon Devine, and 7 for Isaiah Gomez. And it was Demers and Clem sharing the leading scoring honors for the Cavalier Tornadoes with 12 apiece. And those are your individual numbers for the Cavalier Tornadoes. And now for the North Border Eagles. Let's see here, 2 for Nick Cargian, 5 for Grant Cosley, 7 for, let's see here if I can, number 21, that was Logan Peterson, there we go. And then 9 for Jackson Johnson, 28 for Aiden Stainbrook, and edging him out, your leading scorer for the North Border Eagles is TJ Consley. He had just 2 more than his teammate Hayden Stainbrook, and he had 30 points on the night. 30 of the North Border's 81 points go into the stat column for TJ Consley. A couple of dunks for Aiden Stainbrook, including that nice, nifty pass off the backboard from Consley to Stainbrook in the I believe it was the third or late third quarter, early fourth quarter, if memory serves me correctly on that one. And so a couple of highlights there to crop out if you're a highlight cropping type of person. And that wraps up your individual numbers. Let's take a look at the team numbers once again. 29-62 shooting for the Eagles, 9-22 from three-point land, 14-17 from the Walhalla Senex free throw line. Committing 9 fouls, snagged 30 rebounds, took the ball away 3 times from the Tornadoes, and committed a total of 10 turnovers. For the Tornadoes, 17 of 53 shooting, 5 of 16 of those behind the arc. Free throw line, 5 of 7, committed 15 fouls, snagged 28 rebounds, 4 steals, and committed a grand total of 12 turnovers. Coming up here for the North Border Eagles, we'll take a look at their schedule, and we'll leave those numbers up on here. But with the win tonight, the North Border Eagles improved to 5-0 on the season, and they will go on a 3-game road stretch, and they'll start it off with Drayton Valley Edinburgh on January 7th. Then the very next day, they'll have Rolla, and then Park River Fordville Lincoln on January 11th before they come back home for 2 in a row against Grafton and Warwick on the 13th and 15th of January. On the 18th, they travel to Kitson County Central, and then back home on January 20th against the Thompson Tommies, and Midway Minto at home on January 24th. The Midway Minto game played in Pembina, the Thompson game played here in Walhalla, and then away on the 27th at Larimore. And then they will have, that'll wrap up the month of January. They'll kick off February with 2 games here at home on February 1st and 4th against Hatton Northwood and Drayton Valley Edinburgh, and then on the road on February 5th against Lakota, and February 8th on the road against Mayport CG. Back home on the 10th and 17th of February against Park River Fordville Lincoln and Hillsborough Central Valley. The February 17th game between North Border and Hillsborough Central Valley will be live here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. February 24th, the Cavalier Tornadoes will get their rematch on their home court, and then that will lead us into the Region 2 tournament, playing games on March 1st. The rest of the tournament on the 8th, 9th, and 10th of March, with the state tournament at the Minot State Dome on the March 17th, 18th, and 19th, and that's a look at what's ahead here for the North Border Eagles. For the Cavalier Tornadoes after tonight, they fall to 3-5 overall on the season. They will be at home on January 7th with Park River Fordville Lincoln, and then they'll go on a 3-game road trip, and they'll start it off in Langdon, taking on the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals, and then the Midway Minto Mustangs, and they'll finish the road trip on January 18th against Hatton Northwood Thunder. They'll come back home on January 20th. They'll have Hillsborough Central Valley and Dakota Prairie on the 20th and 24th. Then they go back on the road for 2 games to wrap up January and kick off February. January 27th against Drayton Valley Edinburgh. February 1st against Grafton up in Grafton. Then back home on February 8th against the Thompson Tommies. And February 11th against Drayton Valley Edinburgh. And then they go back on the road for 2 more games. Park River Fordville Lincoln and Larimore. And then they finish off the regular season on February 25th with a rematch with the North Border Eagles on the Cavalier home court on February 25th, leading them into the Region 2 tournament and then the state tournament, as we just mentioned a little bit ago. Once again, I want to say thanks to New Cara Pharmacy, CB Grocery, Choice Bank, CHS, DK Grocery, Farmers Union Insurance, Jennifer Worley Agency, First United Insurance, Hefty Seeds, Jackson CNS Storage, Coda Bank, Iforage Seed and Company, Ramsey National Bank, S&S Grain Inc., Sobey Ford, Sweet Pro Premium Supplements, Walhalla Inn, Walhalla Building Center, Walhalla Ag Service LLC, Walhalla Farmers Grain LLC, Stein Seed, Walhalla Cenex, YT Construction, and Trails End of Pembina. And I still don't have an update on the girls' game between Maple River and Mayport CG. Other games in action for the boys: Park River Fordville Lincoln at Langdon area Edmore Munich, and Hatton Northwood at Grafton. And no score updates on those 2 as of yet. Well, that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. We still have one thing to do, and that's pick the Sobey Ford player of the game, and that's going to go to, we should almost give dual players of the game here, but it's going to go to Aiden Stainbrook. He had 28 points. It wasn't the leading scorer, but only by 2. Had a couple of dunks there, but he had a few blocked shots. He got his hand on a few balls, creating a whole bunch of turnovers, snagged a majority of those 30 rebounds. And, no credit where credit's due. TJ Consley had an awesome game today, and he's certainly well deserving of it. But this time, I strongly feel, looking at the stats, that Aiden Stainbrook edged him out just a little bit for the Sobey Ford player of the game. So Aiden Stainbrook, your player of the game here for the North Border Eagles. Coming up next on Magnitude, we'll have a couple days off. We'll talk to you again on Thursday. The Kindred Vikings and the Sargent County Bulldogs girls basketball game, and that'll be Josh and Nick on the call on that one. I'll be in Barnesville for the Trojans and the East Grand Forks Green Wave. And then Friday we'll have a big day. It's the first 2 of 4 games of the Barnesville tournament. It'll feature War Road and North Glendon Fountain, Barnesville and Badger, Greenbush, Middle River. And then Josh and Nick will have the Kindred Sargent County game. Or maybe that's Nick, and we have 2 Nicks on staff, so somebody has that game, I'll tell you that much for sure. And then the second 2 games of the Barnesville Invite will feature Badger, Greenbush, Middle River against Dilworth, Glendon Fountain, and the Barnesville Trojans versus War Road, and then we'll have a doubleheader for you later that afternoon, or I should say early in the afternoon, between the Kindred Vikings and the Grafton Spoilers, with the girls tipping off at 1 o'clock and the boys to follow at approximately 2:30. DGF and Crookston, that should be a good matchup on Monday, January 10th. You can dig deeper into those schedules. We have them pinned to the top of our Twitter page and our Facebook page, as our website is still under construction. So you can dig deeper into that schedule by either going to our Magnitude Facebook or the Magnitude Twitter and clicking on the link to view exactly what you see on your screen right now, minus a little flashy effects and all that good stuff. But and then, of course, all of our games are on demand, too. You can find us on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like. We'd certainly appreciate you doing so. If you want to support us financially, you can. It's not required to watch, but you can if you want to. And just click the join button, select one of the dollar amount plans that you are comfortable with, and that'd be a monthly fee. And you can cancel at any time, so we'd certainly appreciate any support that you'd want to give us. You can like and follow us on Facebook, follow us on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter, all Magnitude SN, and then Instagram is Magnitude SN. Or Magnitude SN1 is what I'm trying to say. Take one more glance at my phone. Still no update on that girls game, and nor on the other 2 boys games. So we won't have any finals for you. But the final we do have is the North Border Eagles 81. TJ Cosley and Aiden Stainbrook combining for 58 of those 81 points tonight, and they defeat the Cavalier Tornadoes 81-44 here on the Hefty Seed scoreboard. Thanks so much for watching, whether it was on Magnitude or on the North Border YouTube channel. We appreciate it, and we will talk to you again soon. We'll have more North Border Eagle games for you. Be sure to check our schedule to find out when those games will be broadcast here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Until then, have a great night.
Proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network.